No, but it is a true story. Starbucks is either coffee or mermaid porn, and they flipped a coin.
Dude, you have a question, and you've been sitting patiently and waiting.
No, he's been standing.
Well, standing patiently and waiting. Good question, by the way, young lady. But it's your turn.
So for everyone on the panel, if you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Woo, Shepard.
Invisibility.
That's a classic.
Did you say invisibility?
Yes!
Buddy, you want a hug?
No.
I think, yeah.
No.
I used to say the power to fly, but times have been tough, so now I want to consume planets with their life energy.
I like that Human Torch. It just sets things on fire, and somehow it gives him the power of flight, which makes no sense.
He rises.
You want to burn things?
Haven't you known this about Tom?
You just want to burn things?
And I run around my apartment and pretend I'm Chris Evans sometimes too.
Wait, the character or just Chris Evans?
Take your pick.
Mind control. Because all y'all know, when I said that, though, you guys were like, yeah, that would be a dope superpower. Keep it real, that's the dopest superpower you could have, mind control. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right again.
You were gonna say mind control.
No, it wasn't. That's fucking weird.
You know that's a dope superpower.
I don't think it is.
It's not.
I think flying would be pretty fun.
You could do that. You could get on a plane, dude.
You can get on planes. Teleportation. Instant. Set the here and then leave.
Wait, I take it back.
No. You had your time.
Take it back. Time travel.
Mind control time travel.
Alright, next one. Next question.
Wait, can I ask a question? Sorry. Oh my God, what an adorable outfit. Not you. Don't blush. It's adorable. Keith, what would yours be?
Pressure.
Invisibility too.
I need a hug too.
Give me a hug.
I see both of yours. Hi.
Okay, so first, my brother and I, way before we were 18, were, huge fans of you guys, took huge inspiration from you.
Why were you
And
watching the show before 18?
Tom. Wait, is it Matt? Sorry, Matt.
Sorry.
it was also really cool to see the work that you guys did on Wander Over Yonder.
That was fun.
That was like
a lot of fun.
you guys did a super cool job on that. My question is...
Wait, do me a favor before you ask your question. Take your hands off the microphone
Sorry?
because it's a little rumbly.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So, first, is the show script-driven or board-driven? And which do you prefer regardless of which it is?
For Robot Chicken or for Wander Over Yonder?
No, Robot Chicken. I know that Wander's script-driven.
Yeah, we are script driven. We usually hand in the scripts first, and then everybody in our studios say no. Because we have to make way too many toys and sets. But then we tell them it's our show and you have to do it. No, it's, I mean, what do you guys think down there? Sometimes I wish it was board driven. Speaking as a writer, a lazy writer. But no, we gotta write it all out or we're in big trouble.
Just to explain it for everyone else, a storyboard-driven show is one where they don't write it first, they draw the storyboards first and create gags out of that, and the script version show is when you write first.
Thank you. I had no idea what you're talking about.
In case anyone wanted to know. But man, as writers, we always argue over our dialogue and our little jokes, so we have to be in control and we're really insecure and it's gotta be that way.
And we can't draw.
And then Shepard being the director, what do you say?
I'm glad it's script driven because we have insanely funny writers on the show, and but we do tweak the scripts throughout, actually all the way up to air, pretty much. And depending on, sometimes if an actor like Brecken comes in, we'll just let him run, and we'll find a lot of new flavors to the sketch sometimes. And sometimes we throw out everything he does, too. So.
I always point back to, but again, and our animators are also our actors, so we'll get things on stage and then the animator can add something that we're not even thinking into, like a joke. So I always come back to the Emperor phone call sketch. There.
Who wrote that?
Why are we doing this?
Who wrote that sketch?
Why are we having this conversation?
Doug, nobody's talking to you. Who wrote that sketch?
I'm not getting into this fight. One of the two of them.
Nobody asked me, that's my favorite sketch, by the way. So.
I wrote that sketch.
I'm glad I gave you that.
In that sketch, the animator added that little jerk-off motion that the Emperor does, which again adds a little bit of flavor to it. So yeah, it's
What kind of flavor?
Brecken knows all about it based on the conversations.
It's a little salty. What? Oh, you thought I meant semen.
But yeah, it's script driven. So.
All right, thank you. Next question.
That was Doug and I that wrote the Emperor sketch, by the way. Hello.
Hi. What's up? Nothing but bent down.
Easy there, Dom.
No, I'm just saying to the mic. To the mic.
Okay, you're married. Relax.
I am married. To the mic. Come on,
Relax.
man.
I don't know what your name is.
Listen, man, shut up. This will be on the internet. My wife will kick my...
Are those contacts in your eyes?
No, these are mine.
Holy moly.
Are they green or blue?
They're both.
You're a mutant.
I can't remember if they're green or they're blue.
Anyway.
That's actually the next line of the song. Anyway, the thing is, what I really mean.
So, I had a meeting with the DreamWorks animator where I was told that they don't really care that much about the degree, they more care about the demo reel, what you could do, as you guys said earlier. I was wondering if the same type of thing applies to you guys, where it would be possible for someone to be employed by you guys as an animator without an actual degree, or if the degree is still necessary, or you just don't care where.
We want someone to be awesome. It's that simple. There are a lot of people who work, especially in stop motion, who have never graduated college, even though I should not say that. A lot of them come from Cal Arts or places like RISD or NYU, like a bunch of different places. So, but stop motion is one of those things where people are doing it just at home and learning how to do it, and then finding people who will teach them along the way, and mentorships. Like Donald's a perfect example of how he learned just from someone who knew. So yeah, so I would just say the reel's the only thing we care about.
I'll say this: when I first started interning for these guys, a degree was a big deal. And as time has gone on, a degree, it definitely is a way to open the door. It definitely is a way, but you still have to show and prove at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we find people at the colleges. That's basically how it usually works out. We prefer for sure to have that scenario, but there are the occasional people who will just show us something, or again, we see it on the internet, someone who we've never seen the animation of that caliber, and we'll be like, we need to find this person. One of the best reels I saw was actually at a film festival. 17-year-old kid had a short that was in this festival, and I was like, who is this kid? And we brought him on as an intern, and now he's working up at Leica. Yeah, unbelievable.
Thanks, guys.
All right, thank you. It's our last question, I believe. So.
Hello.
It better be a good one.
It doesn't have to be, don't worry about it.
Don't come up here with no bullshit, girl.
Whoa.
I think it's really cool.
Every time I say something, you gotta jump on my back.
Okay, you better take the bass way the fuck out of your voice. Okay? I'll punch you in the face.
I ain't gonna fall for no.
One of these people.
You ain't punching nobody, dog. You ain't punching no bull.
We're done bullshitting. Go ahead.
I think it's really cool that you guys can get like big actors to come down and spoof their own,
Thank you.
to spoof their own characters that they've played in movies and other places. Have you ever gotten kind of like bougie celebrities that were like a little offended of what you asked of them?
Once they're doing the gig, like once they've signed on to do the show. Okay.
Yeah, how do I answer this properly?
Throw
yes.
someone under the bus. Who cares?
Yes, I will not. But you know, it's one of those things where you have people come in and you don't realize that they'll have the sense of humor that they have. You never know it. Like one of my favorite all-time things was first season. We're trying to convince people to do our show when no one knows what we're doing, and we had Ryan Seacrest in, and he comes in and we're making fun of him. And my favorite quote of his, he's like, look, it's okay for you guys to portray me like a douche. I know people sometimes see me that way. He's like, and if they do, I'm going to be the biggest douche there is. And I was like, I like you. Like, that's a really funny way to put it. But there have been people who come in who don't realize what they're getting themselves into. One person was like, I'm only here because my girlfriend watches your show.
What a douche.
But we ended up having fun with them after. But you never know what you're gonna get. And then you get people like these guys who, again, how do I define? Like, you see what they're like. We deal with these. It's like playing with friends. It really is, and it's been really nice. And we've been really lucky. And Seth has been in this business since he's been 6 years old and knows everybody in some way. And people just like to come in and play with us, which is nice.
The jerkiest person rhymes with Dathan Pillion.
Way to end it.
On that note, thanks everybody, thanks guys. These guys will be signing in Boston tomorrow at 4:30, don't miss that. Thank you to Matt.
And I will say, for the people asking about jobs and things like that, leagueofbuddies.com, we post stuff on there, so if you are really interested, you'll see where we have looking for people as we go into this next season, so feel free to submit.
Oh, I want to mention our t-shirt also. This is at the We Love Fine booth. It's a bitch pudding t-shirt. So go check that out.
Thank you guys so much for coming out. Seriously.